Going ahead, let's see some other types of reactions including oxidation, reduction and redox reactions. First and foremost, what is oxidation? Oxidation is any reaction in which a particular reactant and oxygen is added to that reactant or hydrogen is removed. Any reaction comprising or involving addition of oxygen or removal of hydrogen, or is the key word, it's not and, it's or. Any reaction comprising addition of oxygen or removal of hydrogen is known as oxidation. So we see a few examples here. When oxygen is added to copper, it becomes CuO. When oxygen is added to magnesium, it becomes MgO. Carbon plus oxygen, carbon dioxide. MgH2, which is magnesium hydride, upon heating will give me magnesium plus hydrogen. Hydrogen is being removed from magnesium hydride. So oxidation. Once again, the last category of reactions is something we'll encounter in carbon and carbon compounds. An alkane is being heated to essentially give me an alkene. It's possible alkane and alkene may sound like French and Greek to you, but we'll see that when we come to carbon compounds. As of now, the thing to be noted is there are 6 hydrogens on the left hand side. 2 hydrogens are being removed on the right hand side. So hydrogen, there is a removal of hydrogen. That is one of the oxidation conditions is being satisfied. Addition of oxygen or removal of hydrogen. On the right hand side, we see another category of reactions, reduction, which is the exact reverse of oxidation. What is reduction? It is the addition of hydrogen or removal of oxygen. That is, if hydrogen is being added to bromine, you give hydrogen bromide, or if hydrogen is being added to chlorine, you get hydrogen chloride. In other words, to bromine hydrogen is added, to chlorine hydrogen is added. So it is reduction reaction. So what is oxidation, guys? Oxidation is addition of oxygen or removal of hydrogen. Reduction is addition of hydrogen or removal of oxygen. That is as far as oxidation and reduction is concerned. What then is redox reaction? Redox reaction is any reaction in which oxidation and reduction, oxidation and reduction is occurring at the same time, which is occurring simultaneously. A reaction in which oxidation and reduction is occurring simultaneously at the same time is known as redox reactions. So the example we see is ZnO plus C, Zn plus Co. How can I claim in this world that oxidation or this is redox? Oxygen is being removed from zinc oxide is becoming zinc, so reduction is happening because removal of O2 is being adhered to. Oxygen is being added to carbon, so carbon is becoming carbon monoxide, so oxidation is happening. Similarly here, MnO2 plus 4HCl giving me MnCl2 plus H2 plus Cl2. MnO2, from MnO2 oxygen is being removed and is becoming MnCl2 on the right hand side, so reduction is occurring. HCl is becoming H2O. In other words, oxygen is being added to HCl, which is becoming H2O, so oxidation is happening. So both reduction and oxidation are happening in both these reactions, and hence we call it redox. Once again, for your understanding, oxidation is either addition of oxygen or removal of hydrogen. Reduction is either addition of hydrogen or removal of oxygen. Taking our understanding a bit deeper, in another example of redox is copper oxide with hydrogen giving me copper plus water. We need to understand 4 components here. 1, substance oxidized. 1, substance reduced. 3rd, oxidizing agent. And 4th, reducing agent. Substance oxidized, substance reduced, this guys always is on the left hand side or on the reactant side. So oxidizing agent, as the name suggests, is any substance that is causing or helping in the process of oxidation. Reducing agent is any substance that is helping in the process of reduction. So CuO is being reduced to Cu. So what is the substance reduced or from which oxygen is being removed is CuO. So substance reduced or Sr is CuO. H2 is becoming H2O. So what is the substance being oxidized? It is hydrogen. Both substance oxidized and substance reduced are always on the reactant side, I repeat. Now, why in the world is CuO becoming Cu? On its own or because it is in the mood to? No. Only and only because hydrogen is added to it. In other words, if hydrogen wasn't added to CuO, CuO wouldn't have been reduced to Cu. So, what is H2 then? H2 is the component that is aiding or causing reduction. So H2 is our reducing agent. Also, why is H2 becoming H2O? Only and only because of addition of CuO. If CuO had not been added to H2, H2 wouldn't have on its own become H2O. In other words, CuO is aiding or helping the process of oxidation. So, CuO is the oxidizing agent. One thing to be noted here is that always the substance reduced and the oxidizing agent are the same. In any redox reaction, the substance oxidized and the reducing agent are always the same in any redox reaction. Another thing to be noted is substance oxidized and substance reduced are always on the reactant side. I repeat, in a redox reaction, substance oxidized and reducing agent are the same, substance reduced and the oxidizing agent are the same, and both substance oxidized and substance reduced are always on the reactant side. I finally summarize, oxidation is the addition of hydrogen or removal of oxygen, reduction is addition of, oxidation is addition of oxygen or removal of hydrogen, reduction is addition of hydrogen or removal of oxygen, redox is the reaction in which oxidation and reduction occur simultaneously.